big part of what motivates me is unearthing bogus rhetoric, unearthing phony and misleading and manipulative attempts at leading you into believing certain things or feeling certain ways that is disingenuous, that is unearned. And it's been this is a particular bugaboo for me. It's something that I'm really dogged about. It's something that I feel strongly about because I hate feeling manipulated. It goes back to movies. You know, those of you who I mean, those of you who know me know that I'm somewhat of a movie buff, but that there are certain movies in particular that I absolutely loathe because they are so manipulative and to the point where I just absolutely get really angry watching them. And that example was Dead Poet Society. That was the classic example of a movie that so many people loved, so many people just thought was wonderful. But for me, no. And I'll post a link to that in case anybody's interested. I don't know. But what I wanted to talk about today is this is my interest really now in the virus crisis, and it's the thing that I find the most that I have the most desire to do out of everything that's going on right now, everything that's going wrong right now, all the ways in which we are being misled, manipulated, misguided, intentionally misguided, the ways that we're being lied to, the ways that we're being addressed disingenuously. Commercials, you know, these kinds of commercials that they put out that are more like PSAs, and they're telling us how we ought to deal with what's happening right now. I've covered this already. I talked about this a bit in a prior video, and I've written about it a bit as well. But I wanted to talk about, because I was subjected to another one while I was innocently trying to do some work today, and you know, I put on some Bach to have as background, and before I could hear my Bach, they ran some spot for something. I don't even know what the product was. I don't know what corporation it represented. I don't remember. But it was typical in so many ways, because it was showing families, and it was showing, you know, communities, and it was showing Americana kind of scenes, like high school football teams huddling up and this, that, and the other thing. And it was saying things like, there will come a day when we can touch, when we can greet each other with touch again. There will come a day when we can have have our normal lives back again. There will come a day when all the things that the ways in which we have to live now, you know, we can come out of our houses. That day will come. It's going to come. But until that day comes, just remember, we're all in this together. You know, it was something like that. It was that was generally it. That was generally the message. Now, I've talked before about how the new normal is a means by which passivity is urged upon us, because it's a let me tell you how it will be. It's 1 for you, 19 for me kind of deal. Like, this is not a negotiation. This is we are going to tell you how conditions are, and you have no say in it. You just have to adapt. You just have to conform. And there's nothing for you to do but be passive. This is the really insidious thing about these particular spots, because it's you know, it's disguised as being something that's like comforting, or sort of saying, well, look, you know, things may be rough right now, but we're all in this together, and blah blah blah. And you know, I showed y'all the HBO spot, which oh my god, that was the nadir. That was I don't know if it gets worse than that. I mean, probably it does. Probably there's something I haven't seen that's even worse than that one. But that one was so openly inviting, depression, dysfunction, and everything. It's okay not to be okay. Well, how about we try to be okay? How about we try to ignore this despair porn that you're selling and choose to be okay instead, and choose to be non-compliant instead of just giving in to whatever whims the ruling class might have for us at a particular time. But it struck me that watching this video, if I can find it, I will. I think I'll have a hard time finding it, because again, it popped up as a commercial for me before I got to listen to my glorious Bach. What stuck with me about it was saying, there will be this time in the future when we can do this again. There'll be this time in the future when, things will be normal again. You can leave your houses again. You can hug your neighbor again. I don't know. And what it's really saying is, again, it's what it is urging, what it is in a subtle way, in an insidious way. What it's saying is, you are trapped in the current paradigm. We have you here. This is where you will stay. You will stay in this place doing these things that you're doing now, yearning for this day when things can be different. And so there's a kind of cruelty to it. They're teasing you with this. Oh yeah, it'll be different one day. One day you can, one glorious day, you'll be able to go out and hold hands with people and, go to concerts and do whatever you want to do. But now you gotta, that can't be the case. Well, here's what breaks the spell, right? What breaks the spell is if you watch this kind of spot and you say to yourself, well, you know what, turkeys? That day is now. That day is now. You're not the boss of me. You can't tell me to stay in my home. You can't tell me to wear a mask everywhere I go if I have to go out. You can't keep me on your schedule. I am not your slave. I'm not your mind slave or your body slave. And this day you're talking about that you're projecting into the future, one day it'll be different, we can return to normal. No, that day is now. That day is right now, turkeys. We can do it right now. You can leave your house right now. You can go up to a neighbor and talk to him and stand within 6 feet of him right now. You can do these things now. You can go places now. It's within your power. It's not just, it's not what they're telling you. It's not, well, you just have to hold on. Just hold on through this whole thing. We know it's rough, but hold on. Just keep holding on and keep doing what you're told. No, you don't have to do what you're told. The day is not in the future. The day is now. The day is now. And the sooner you realize that, the less control they have over you, and the more you're able to break the spell. Because the spell is, they're setting this up for you. They're setting up this paradigm that you are tricked into buying into, because it's sort of saying, well, it's the new normal, and this is the way this just has to be right now. And well, no. You are not the only ones who say what gets to be and what doesn't get to be, right? You meaning them, those people out there, the makers of these spots, the ones coming up with these unconstitutional edicts, the ones who are devolving into petty tyrants in front of our eyes. It's not just them. It's not just about what they're doing. It's about what you are doing too. And the day is now. It's not whenever they choose to allow normalcy to come again. It's now for you. Normalcy is now for you. Now, of course, with everything else, the things that you don't have control over, those aren't going to be normal anymore, but you can normalize yourself whenever you choose to. You can normalize your own life whenever you choose to. It's there for you when you want it, whenever. Again, the power is yours. It's not theirs. It's yours. And I think that's what breaks the spell. So I wanted to just emphasize that here. Thanks for watching. Andy Nowicki, altrightnovelist.com, lowstatusnovelist.blogspot.com. Keep following my ongoing series, The Lockdown is a PSYOP, posted at affirmativeright.blogspot.com. Thanks.